Hey guys, Dirty Ewok75 coming to you with your F1 report, slightly late due to work as well. And to make it even worse, I wasn't there. One track I was looking forward to was this track, and I didn't make it. Absolutely gutted. I was still driving, just not on the Xbox. I was actually driving, still working. So absolutely disappointed. I'd done some practice, and I tell you what, I thoroughly enjoyed that track. Enjoyed it on Forza, I enjoyed it on Project Cars, and I was so looking forward to it on F1. I really was. So gutted that I missed it. But hey, yes, where were we? We were in Germany. Yes, we were. Cracking track. It really is. Gutted I missed this. So gutted. Now, because I wasn't there, and through some of the technical difficulties and stuff, all my information is going to come off the laptop. Okay? I've got the screenshots. We're going to go through screenshots and do what I can with the information that I've got. Okay, now it wasn't a big field. We only had 11 drivers on the Wednesday. And I think, there's a couple of names. Zygon wasn't there either. I wasn't there. Ma wasn't there. Coughlin wasn't there. There's a few people missing, which kind of mixed it up a little bit. I've got to say, it did mix it up a little bit. So straight into it. There was not much more to say. Well, what's to do? Here we go. Let's go straight into it. So we're straight into the qualifying, and we've got a name in the top slot who pulled the pole for the race. Who, as far as I can remember, hasn't pulled a pole yet. No, Blue Bamf for the Toro Rosso team. Yeah, he pulled a 1:15.2 and got the pole. Closely followed by the monk, yes, the Monkster himself, Parch Monk, with a 1:15.3. And this is surprising. This is very, very, very surprising. Binary. 1:15.4. He wasn't the fastest man on the track. What's going on? Is he pushing too hard? Is he losing that edge? Is he? Wait and see, wait and see. So that's how the quali set up. A few mentions. We have got Looney Tunes 118. A bit off the pace for old Looney there. Quite surprising. Superior Rain pulled in. He got 11th on the quali with a 119. But yeah, all in all, seems like the timings, between top and bottom, we're only talking 4 seconds, which is quite big in some racing, but in the field of what we've got there and then the experience we've got there, it's not that big a difference, to be honest with you. Some slight improvements on previous tracks, and some obviously surprises with other drivers. Like you got Loki, Binary, and Mav all off the pole. Nowhere near the pole, to be honest with you, which is quite surprising. It is quite surprising. So that's it for the quali. So we're going to move into the race results, so I can have a look. And I haven't used the Xbox app here because bit of information for you. If you're going to save screenshots and you want your screenshots to be used via xboxdvr.com or Xbox Clips, you must make your clips public. Otherwise they can't be used to the website, etc. Just so you know. Okay, now looking at this, we only had, wow, now I didn't know this, we had a DNF. And I'm surprised at who the DNF is. Now I don't have the details on this, and I'm sure I'll catch up, on Wednesday, if not before, to find out what the details were. I might even sort of talk about it in the next review. Blue Bamf, who done so well to get a pole position, ready for the race, didn't finish. Now I don't know what's happened there. I really don't. He'd done 2 stops, and something's gone wrong. Something's gone disastrously wrong, and got the DNF. So he'll be gutted. I know he will, because he's a competitor and he races hard and he races fast and he does push when he's on track. So absolutely gutting for your man there. Didn't really see that. Looney's moved up. He's come from the bottom to kind of top third for the race results there. Superior, he's moved up. He got himself into the points. just. And what else? Now let's have a look at this. Okay. So the results being in reverse order. Loki came in third. Yeah, so Loki's got the 15 points there. Good, good drills in that. 3 stops. Now, see, I don't see. For me, it's not a track. It needs a hell of a lot of stops. So 3 stops. Don't know. Different strategy, possibly different strategy. You've got something. You mean you've got Parch Monk who pulled 4 stops, and finished in 4th. Okay, maybe there's some issues. I think there was one thing that Mav did mention. He got penalised for speeding in the pits. You naughty boy. Be safe. Slow down in the pits, but don't be hitting the pit crew, do we? Well, not unless it's Dave losing the wheel nuts, but that's a different game. So back to the results. So kind of drifted off there. Ronaldo 88. He pulled in a 2nd place in the results for the race with a 118.4 being his best lap time, which is slightly slower than Loki's, which is a 118.2. And yeah, okay, yeah, he done it again. Yeah, Binary won the race again. Yes, with the 115.4 being his fastest. So obviously fastest lap, fastest lap, race win, another podium. He's doing well to sort of keep the Mercedes team afloat, shall we say. He really is. So doing really well there. I mean, doing really well. I'll switch over to the website here. We'll look at a few things. So top 3 drivers at the moment as it stands: Parch Monk 152, Loki 201, Binary with a 231. So Loki and Binary got some battling to do. One race could change it all. As we've seen, he might be fastest on the race, but in quality he's not necessarily the fastest. That could be a tactic. That could be him just saving tyres. Okay, constructors, it's really opening up here. Top 3. Ferrari, I think now, unless Ferrari do something very, very special, Ferrari they're out of the constructors. I don't see them pulling back from this. They're in 3rd in the top 3, 165, 271 from Mercedes, and I believe obviously Binary's keeping them afloat with his consistency. And formidable as ever is the Red Bull team, sat on 353, which is phenomenal. Consistent. Even if they're not winning the races, they're making sure they're in the points, and because there's 2 of them in the points, obviously the points are adding up, hence such a high score for the constructors. We won't talk about race wins because we know who's winning all the races. And we're not going to mention the fastest laps, alright, again, because we know who's getting the fastest laps. Yes, it's you, the one. Yeah, you. Yeah, we're not going to say your name. Yeah, you. So that's that's where it's at the moment. We still have a few openings in the teams, shall we say. Let's just we'll flick on the team page here. There's a few gaps that still need filled. Force India now in UFC Adidas. We haven't seen for a while now, so we don't know what's going on with him. Whether he's working other things or whether he's actually going to come back. So the minute Force India are not scoring anything, they're sat idle, not doing anything. But he is the one driver for them. Obviously, Merlin Mal was Force India. They had enough from him, and McLaren, were convinced with a bit of a backhand payment to take Mal back reluctantly. Force India I've heard, are still partying after Mal's departure, but they still need a second driver to fill that slot. Let's have a look. The Haas team. Now hold it a second. No, the Haas team. I was going to say the Haas team have a slot, but they don't, because the new guy Reagan's actually just filled that slot running with Sam. Sabre, not a single driver in there. But I think this is because everyone wants to go into successful teams because they are successful in F1. But with a game, because it's a balanced game, I don't know. Me personally, I'm with Williams, and given the choice again, I wouldn't go with the Williams. Not because of the performance of the car. It's the engine tone. It's like a drill to the head. Seriously is. But that's where it is. It's a quick wrap up in F1. Unfortunately, I wasn't there. I'm lacking information. I can only do with what I've got. So looking forward to next week. Next week we are off to Belgium. Yes, we're off to Spa. Spa is it's a weird it's not a weird track. One of the weird things about Spa is, right, depending on what game you play it, whether it's Forza, P-Cars or F1. Let's take the F1 out of it for a second. P-Cars and Forza. The laps seem to go either quicker or slower depending on what game you're playing. I'm not going to say which one it is. Also with F1 the laps are going to be faster. It's a big track, big speed, big corners, loads of places, loads of time for you to wreck out if you switch off just for that second. Even some of the slower corners are not that slow. Some heavy braking as well. And the En Rouge, as we all know, it doesn't matter what game you play, the En Rouge is a nice little spot for cars spinning out, cars in the tyres, and making time up. If you hit that bang on, you can make up, a good half second, which can be enough to get the edge for the rest of the track. So there we go. Belgium next week. That's it is. Quick review, boys and girls, as I was working. I promise. I promise to do better next week. I really will. Sorry, I thought the dog walked in again. I really will. But work is work, and we're all working. And obviously working pays the bills, so that's what it is. So, I'm Dirty Ewok75. That was your quick F1 review. I'll see you next week after Spa. Take it easy.